Hi, I'm John Adams.
My name is Emma Cordelessa.
Hello, my name is Devin Kramer.
Okay, hold on, take two.
Probably scratch that.
I wonder if she's going to show up in the video because she's sitting on the arm of this chair.
I've been delighted to I have the opportunity to give my coming out story.
It feels really special to be able to come together as a group to share these stories.
This is what makes this so hard. I don't have a story.
My coming out was not a meticulously planned thing. It wasn't spontaneous, really. It was actually really gradual over the course of about a year or so.
Coming out is not just one day. It's not just this one experience that you can do and that you can get over.
It kind of happened as a late bloomer, kind of ignored myself through my college years because I was going to university at a religious-owned institution, so it just wasn't a good time to deal with that kind of thing.
One of my closest friends had recently come out to me, and that sort of like gave me the strength to sort of come out to her.
So one of the most nurturing people that I had that encouraged me to follow my heart and come out and start doing all this was a wonderful woman who worked in my office, and she and her partner were very nurturing, and they were a good example, and I could see that there was happiness to be had.
I don't really remember the first time that I came out. To be completely honest, my family operated under kind of a don't ask, don't tell policy, and since most of them never asked and never showed any interest in understanding why I continued to live with my roommate many years after college was over.
I remember exactly what I said. I said, Mom, I think that I know I'm a lesbian. And her immediate reaction was, no, you're not. And I just had this moment of is this really happening? Is she, not accepting this part about me?
There was quite a bit of latent homophobia within my family, and I personally did not see the point in creating more trouble for myself by opening up that can of worms. And so if they were content to just ignore that I was potentially gay, then I was content to not tell them otherwise.
She just genuinely didn't believe me. She felt like she knew me better than I knew myself, which is not correct. I think that she just sort of had a false impression of how, at the time, how I viewed boys at the time. I thought that boys were icky.
Some of the first people I wanted to talk to were my family, because it was a close family that I grew up in. And I think my parents were some of the very first people that I came out to, and it wasn't easy. Even though we were close, they were supportive but extremely anxious, and then it took a few years for them to really kind of settle into and realizing how happy I was and stuff, so that kind of helped them adjust over time.
At the end of the day, you're never really going to know how someone's going to react.
I think it's important to remember with coming out that you're not obligated to come out to anybody that you don't want to. If you don't see the benefit in being vulnerable in that way with somebody that you know is not going to accept it, that there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, now it's been long enough that I'm able to just be me, and I'm just very grateful that I have a lot of supporting family and friends.
I am in my mid-30s now, and I have been with the same person since 2004, so almost 20 years, and I still haven't told my parents. And I don't know what my parents think of us, but honestly, it does not matter to me what they think.
Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my story. Thanks.